Dallas, there's a familiar face behind the caddy bib this week at the longtime looper Steve Williams, he of the 14 major titles from work with Tiger Woods and Adam Scott, it is back to work this week as a caddy for Australian Aaron Baddeley. But Williams, who has also caddied in recent years for LPGA stars Lydia Ko and Danielle Kong, will soon head back into semi-retirement. Baddeley explained that he'll have Williams on the bag only for this week's event and next week's Fort Worth Invitational before returning the bag to John Lamantie, who has caddied for Baddeley since the 2016 season. "We've been friends for a while, and he sort of got in touch with us over the last year about working just a couple weeks just to sort of show me some of the stuff that he's learned over his career," Baddeley said. "We sort of figured out that these were the 2 really good weeks for him to come out at. His 2-year exemption for winning the 2016 Barbasol Championship ends in August, and he's currently number 117 in the season-long points race without a top 10 finish since November." According to Baddeley, Williams was very upfront about the fact that he's not looking to return on a full-time basis, and both Lamantie and Baddeley's coach were on board with a decision to make the 2-week switch. "John's my man. I love John being on the bag, and he's very good at what he does," Baddeley said. "But we all thought like, hey, he's done it for 40 years, caddied for some of the greatest players in the game. Won lots of tournaments, so it's only going to help us as a team." Baddeley has made his mark for years as one of the best putters on tour, but his usually reliable blade has gone cold recently and he ranks 117th this season in strokes gained putting. Optimistic that he has begun to turn things around the greens, Baddeley hopes Williams can help out with some of the intangibles during their time together in the Lone Star State. "There could be a couple things to think about slightly differently, or just how you go about playing the golf course that we can just tweak slightly," Baddeley said. "You turn a 72 into a 68, or a 68 into a 64. As you know, golf's such a fine line, and if you can save 1 or 2 shots a day, at the end of the week that's just massive."